Hi, thanks for coming to my blog. This is my first time doing a video blog, and I just wanted to first off thank those of you who are actually reading what I'm writing. That's great. It's very encouraging. I feel like God's been showing me a lot of stuff lately and helping me actually discern His voice a lot better. So it's really been great to have the outlet to do that. So I would be writing anyway, but I appreciate you reading it. I wanted to talk to you for a second from a worship leader's perspective, because a lot of you have been in my congregation for several years, and I realize I've not really given you my perspective, and some of you may be worship leaders and this may encourage you, or you may just attend a different church and this may encourage you. So awesome, whatever it is. Basically what I want to encourage you with the churches that you're attending and the church services that you're attending, to look for God in every element of the service. Where is God in the service? Sometimes we can leave a church service and think, that message really didn't speak to me today. That was a waste of an hour. Or that message was great. I'm glad I went to church today. And sometimes we just kind of base our church experience just on the message alone. And what I'd like to encourage you to do is to look for God everywhere in the service. Look for God in the interactions with your friends and with people that you haven't met. Look for God in the response elements, if you have those. At Seacoast, we do communion, and we can take stuff to the crosses and literally pin stuff on the cross to leave it there. We can light a candle, we can get prayed for. There's all kinds of stuff like that. And then what I'm usually most interested in, because it's my job, is the music that we sing on Sundays. And there can be a temptation to think, oh, we're going to get to hear this really good band today. And it is a very good band, fantastic band, and great tech team. But that is not at all it's not what they do it for. It's not for attention. And so it can get easy to do that. And it's almost like we can be watched as the band. Like, look how they are interacting with God. And the people in the congregation can forget that this is available to you. What we're trying to do is create an atmosphere for you to connect with God. So let me give it to you from my perspective. We have multiple services at Seacoast, and so on a given day, and some of you worship leaders may know what this is about, you can do one song up to like 6 times in a day. One song, same song. And so that can get really monotonous, and the songs get really familiar, and we do the same kind of songs over and over again. And it can get to where we could just go on autopilot and not even think about it and sing the song, and that would be it. Same thing for us in the congregation. We could just go in and just check out mentally and just enjoy the band or the music and drink our coffee and think about what the message is going to be about. But what we have here, you have it and I have it at the same moment, is this moment to connect with God. And the song could be so familiar, but what I do at every service that I'm leading during the song is I find myself in the song somewhere. It could be a lyric. Usually it's a lyric that will remind me of what God has done for me that week, or past, some other time in my life, something of God's faithfulness, or it expresses a need that I have personally for God. Like the song Made Me Glad. You are my shield, my strength, my portion, my deliverer. It makes me think of what I need God to be in that moment. And so basically I try to find something in each song that I sing at each service that identifies with something in my life. And in that moment I am talking to God, regardless of what the congregation is doing. And that actually helps me stay focused on what it is we're doing. And so what I want to encourage you to do is, like, that opportunity is available to you in every song that we do. It's available to you in every interaction and in the message. And sometimes a message will not hit us between the eyes, but a lyric in a song will. So what I want to encourage you to do is to fully engage in the entire service. Don't just check out. Don't think that it's just a good band. What it is this is your moment to talk with God and to hear what He's saying to you, because believe me, He does want to say something to you, and it is good, whatever it is, to not be afraid of what God has to say to you. But that's a whole different blog. But He does want to speak to you, and he does want to hear what you have to say. And he wants to hear your voice. You know, he does. Even if you don't like the sound of your voice, even if somebody has told you along the way that you shouldn't sing so loud, I would like to personally refute what they're saying. God wants to hear your voice. Your voice is beautiful to God. And each moment of this church service and each moment of your life is a moment to interact with God. So that's what's going on through my head with the multiple services and each song. I'm trying to connect with God. I'm trying to find where I fit into this picture. And I just want to encourage you to do the same. Look for God. Where is he? Follow him. So, all right, that was long enough.